Of course, here we go again, Terabyte. Nintendo reveals its first Switch 2 Joy-Con color variant. It's light green and purple, right? It comes out on February the 12th. It comes out alongside Mario Tennis Fever, right? It's $100, right, for the two Joy-Cons. Hey, right? However, you might have noticed something weird with them, right? The colors are on the inner rail, so you better be able to see them when the Joy-Cons are in the actual Switch 2, right? By contrast, the Joy-Con color variants colored, right, the entire shell. The new Switch 2 Joy-Con colors also clash with the light blue and orange strips on the inner left and right of the console. Terabyte, here we go again.
Yeah.
Everybody does it. Microsoft, Sony, but Nintendo is notorious for this. Boy, they start spitting out all these type of weird color variants, and you're like, well, I need them anyways. Let's go ahead and buy these Joy-Cons because I got 3 kids at home, so we need them anyways. But then they get you. They throw out the red and the blue.
I mean, I like the variants. The issue that I have with Nintendo a lot of times is some of their controllers are a little too plain. They don't throw out too many colors or color variants, and then when they do, they throw it out towards the end of the console cycle instead of towards the beginning where they give you some of the cool ones like Microsoft does, Sony does even. Nintendo kind of just does it towards the end. So when you do want controllers in the beginning, they're just going to throw out. Yes. And I get it, it's a business model. They got to make their money.
Why do you think they do that, right? Yeah. Why do you think? Of course. They're going to throw all these weird color variants that,
I don't know if weird. Green. Some of them are really nice. Some of the,
light green and purple? That's not weird? That's weird to me.
Yeah.
Unless you're a Waluigi fan.
But that's in the beginning.
Okay, yeah. And I could just buy the regular ones. I already bought one set of the regular ones, right? Whatever color they are.
What I'd like to see them do is probably more of these, the older like Wii variants where, you've got the Mario and all that. Give a little logo, give a little love to these some of these things. I mean, even some of the Switch ones that came out later. I mean, the Zelda one, beautiful.
Terabyte.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Who are you
I mean,
kidding,
I'll even take some of these, the pastel color or even, a pink for the girls. I mean, come on now.
Terabyte.
That's nice stuff.
Terabyte. Who are you kidding?
You got these over here.
Good stuff. They're not gonna do that in the beginning. They're gonna pump out all the mediocre stuff first.
That's it.
Because
that's how they do it.
You need to buy something now. If you were to pump out the Mario ones or even like just regular red and blue,
they'll sell them.
They'll
sell either way. Why not just make it?
The green and the purple ain't gonna sell. The green and purple, at least not in the beginning. Only the collectors will buy. They need everybody right now. If you're a mom and her dad that don't really know much of, all
you're gonna get the black variant. You're gonna get the
gray black variant, or they're gonna get look, the Mario one. Oh, let's get that one, the red and blue.
Yeah.
You're not really gonna jump for purple and
well, here's the thing though. You're gonna get then the third-party controllers. PowerA, I think, is one that they'll come out with, like the Mario and Luigi ones. And sure, they're licensed by Nintendo, but they're not Nintendo controllers, so they're not the same quality, in my opinion. Why doesn't Nintendo do their own with those kind of styles?
PowerA, you got it, and it's junk. They have the ability. You have the Kirby and Nintendo. With how greedy Nintendo is, I'm surprised that they haven't done it. But then they'll come, like how you said, at the end of the life cycle. They'll come out with that Wii Mario. They'll come out with the Mario OLED Switch. Like that's my Switch now. You know how many Switches you bought? A ton of Switch. I have a ton of Switches. It's
so these are going for $100 now. So what
$100.
So what is this? Does this include anything extra above what the regular controller brings? The straps, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's guilt. It comes with a lot of guilt because man, you gotta spend $100.
What does a regular controller cost?
An arm and a leg.
$90, is it? 80, 90, something like that.
What controller are you talking about? The Pro controller? That thing's like $90, I think. $80 or $90, whatever it was. Yeah. You're talking about the Pro controller, right?
Yeah. But I mean, this is with wrist straps anyway, so I'm assuming these are like the.
Oh yeah, these are the Switch 2 Joy-Cons.
Yeah, so
Terabyte.
So these Joy-Cons, they're $100. I don't think the regular Joy-Cons right now are $100.
For the Switch 1?
Yeah. No, for the Switch 2. Switch 2.
Yeah, I think they're not $100.
I don't believe they are. I could be wrong. I mean, here, let me quickly look this up. Give me 1 second here.
They probably are
I'll tell you right
$100.
now. Switch to controllers,
Where you
Joy-Con.
want to do? Best Buy?
Just anything. Let's see. Uh,
$99.99.
I guess so.
That's the price. $99.99.
Wow. Okay.
That's the price, man. I kind of thought it was, but
I kind of remember it being $80, but
no.
okay.
I think the $80 one was the Pro Controller too.
Yeah, I'm probably confusing the two prices, but yeah. So that's it right there. $100. That's tough.
That is tough.
That's
and then
tough.
you buy this color variant, and then you're not really happy with it. You bought it because it's different, right? But then it doesn't even go with your Switch because the inner parts are like orange and like it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I think they do it on purpose because then later when a real good color comes out, you buy it again. It's $100. It's insane.
That's it.
That is crazy. And Nintendo has no shame, man. I think they've been in the brink of bankruptcy so many times that.
Here's one from Sony. I mean, even this is beautiful. Look at that red. I mean, Sony's even come out with like a 20th anniversary edition, 30th anniversary edition controllers. They're beautiful. Why can't Nintendo do something like that? With a NES style or Super NES style.
I mean, they have done that. They've done with the 3DS. They came out with
controllers. I'm saying controllers.
Controllers. No, I don't know about controllers.
I don't think so.
Only those Wii wands that you have there, the Wii remotes. They did it with the other.
Sure.
I mean, they have the Smash Brother Pro controller for the Switch One and the GameCube. Remember, they came up with the GameCube on the Switch and like 8,000 variants of the GameCube controller.
Yeah, that I do remember.
The Smash Brother Ultimate, the Smash Brother Melee, the Smash Brother this, the Smash Brother God,
a lot of demand for those controllers.
But
they'll sell them. That's the thing with Nintendo. Whatever they put out, it sells.
They could put a piece of crap with a Nintendo sign on it, and people will buy it, and then they'll try to resell it on eBay.
That's terrible. Don't do that, folks.
But don't do that. Don't do that,
please.
But man, it's to a point where Nintendo's a gold mine right now, and it's funny. It's just a couple. I want to say about Wii U time, they were on the brink. They were on the brink of collapse, and if it wasn't for somebody's main idea to come up with amiibos, I don't care what nobody says, man. Amiibos saved their hide because Wii U they were bleeding, they were hemorrhaging, not even bleeding, they were hemorrhaging.
It just brought more life into Nintendo with those little amiibo toys.
It stopped the bleeding, is what it did. Because they had nothing going on with that Wii U. Nothing. Everything they tried with that thing.
Yeah, they did try.
It's just
It just confused people, the Wii U, honestly. I mean, a lot of people thought it was like a school type thing, like a university. Parents were confused. So, do I, I'm just going to go buy a Wii. Why am I going to buy this? What is this Wii U? Is this like an accessory to the Wii? It's just really confusing.
I understand that, and I see that from like a casual parent for a kid. But even for us gamers, then we bought it. My major beef with the Wii U was that that big gamepad controller couldn't be more than 10 feet away from the actual Wii U. So some living rooms, like the sofa sits a little bit back, and that's the problem I had when I had the Wii U. That I'd sit on the sofa and it's like, oh, disconnected. So it's like,
right.
How stupid is this? It's like, is it gonna be wireless or is it not gonna be wireless?
Sure.
And they perfected it with the Switch too, and the Switch. I mean, not the Switch with the Switch. Everything the Wii U was supposed to be, they just called it the Switch. You can play it on the TV, you can play it in front of you. It's better because now you can take it anywhere. But man, for me, what killed it was just the not being able to. You couldn't even just go to another room. You couldn't even be 10 feet away from it.
Right.
And it's always clockwork. In the middle of something important happening, boom, disconnected. And it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then the games.
They were supposed to come out with more games that were using that gamepad. And then they were also supposed to come out with an update that allowed 2 gamepads to connect. Never happened. Because
they're hemorrhaging blood. They're hemorrhaging money. They couldn't.
Yeah.
It just the concept was great, but I'm just glad that they
switched over to the Switch.
They made the switch. They made the switch, and they started making money.